Climate change is on everybody's minds these days, but actually stopping it is going to require evidence-based thinking, and that's what Oxford Net Zero is all about.
Oxford is bringing together tools, research, insights, and policy documents to inform businesses and policymakers on how they get to net zero. Oxford is well placed to provide this evidence since a team of scientists led by Professor Miles Allen first discussed the need for a net zero global greenhouse gas emissions in order to halt global warming back in 2009. Since then, Oxford has built an unparalleled breadth of research on the social, political, economic, and physical pathways to achieving net zero.
Well, it's great that the UK has committed to net zero emissions by 2050 because that's what it'll take to meet the Paris Agreement goals of a balance between sources and sinks globally of greenhouse gases in the second half of the century. It acknowledges that we will need to stop global warming almost certainly before we stop using fossil fuels. That's what the net in net zero means.
This year, we're pulling together all of the research that Oxford has been building on net zero over the past 15 years into one program called Oxford Net Zero. Oxford has identified a few key policies that the UK government and other countries can implement to help get us to a net zero post-COVID recovery.
We can stop global warming, and it needn't cost the Earth. We can do it with the right policies, particularly coming out of the COVID-19 crisis. Well, because we owe it to our grandchildren to fix this problem, and we can fix it, and we will make a better world in doing so. People need to understand that net zero means moving on from relying on fossil fuels, relying on dumping carbon dioxide into the atmosphere as our primary way of generating energy, and just doing things differently. It doesn't mean a worse life, it means a better life in the future. At the moment, advice really only exists for national governments. But everybody's involved in setting net zero targets. We have investor groups, we have regions, we have cities, all setting their targets. And there's a certain amount of confusion around just exactly what net zero means. Some targets are much better than others, some much clearer than others. And we need to get that clarity in everybody's thinking around net zero. And that is what Oxford is trying to do.
Well, we want everyone to be part of climate solution. And so that's why we're hoping the evidence that you hear today will inform you in your path to achieving net zero in whatever organization or institution you're a part of.